This video was sponsored by Ultimate Guard. The holidays are coming, so feel free to use the link down below to order some Ultimate Guard products, like this boulder. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders, solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful gray one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Josh. Huge thanks to Josh and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Josh reached out asking for a cEDH deck led by Thalia and the Gitrog monster, and I was more than happy to oblige. Now, for those who don't want a cEDH deck, I've already made a video of a deck led by this duo, and that video has both a budget version and a non-budget version. Link in the upper right hand corner. Real quick, if you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. And if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Thalia and the Gitrog monster are a 4-mana 4/4 legendary human frog horror with First Strike and Death Touch. They not only allow us to play an additional land each turn, they also make it so that creatures and non-basic lands our opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Finally, whenever Thalia and the Gitrog monster attack, we sacrifice either a creature or a land, then draw a card. The two things you want to do in Commander are draw cards and ramp. The faster you can do either of these, the stronger your deck is. But Josh specifically requested a cEDH deck, which means lots of tutors, a combo that can win the game out of nowhere, and lots of interaction. Now, normally, for most Commander decks, I recommend following a checklist. Something like this. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. But that's for casual or even high-powered play. For cEDH, you'd want a checklist that looks something like this. 30 or so lands, the best ramp available to you and your colors, as many tutors as you can fit in your color identity, 20 to 30 pieces of interaction, including stacks, but most importantly, a focus on winning. Suddenly, violently, and all over the place. Quick announcement before we get to our video. I've started streaming on Twitch. There's a link down below in the video description, but the address is twitch.tv/DanonWildfire. Feel free to swing by. I'll be talking about Commander, anime, manga, or whatever else chat wants to discuss. I just started a new job, but I'm going to try to stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays in the evening. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, City of Brass, Mana Confluence, Marsh Flats, Verdant Catacombs, Windswept Heath, Arid Mesa, Bloodstained Mire, Misty Rainforest, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Wooded Foothills, Indatha Triome, Scrubland, Bayou, Savannah, Godless Shrine, Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden, Prismatic Vista, High Market, Phyrexian Tower, Bojuka Bog, Reliquary Tower, Glacial Chasm, 1 Plains, 2 Swamps, and 2 Forests make up our mana base. I know that's very expensive for most people, but this is cEDH. Sakura Tribe Elder, Mana Crypt, Soul Ring, Black Market Connections, Smothering Tithe, Crucible of Worlds, Conduit of Worlds, Ram It Up Excavator, Burgeoning, Exploration, Azusa Lost But Seeking, and Birds of Paradise help us to ramp out and stay ahead of the curve. I know that we're missing some of the mana rock staples common in cEDH, but since Thalia and the Gitrog monster have us sacrificing a land every turn, I wanted to focus on getting lands back from the graveyard instead of just relying on Moxen. Esper Sentinel, Protean Hulk, Recruiter of the Guard, Demonic Tutor, Diabolic Intent, Imperial Seal, Open the Armory, Eladamri's Call, Enlightened Tutor, Tainted Pact, Vampiric Tutor, Worldly Tutor, Defense of the Heart, Survival of the Fittest, Sylvan Library, Karmic Guide, Sidisi Undead Vizier, Buried Alive, and Doomsday help us to dig through our deck and find our combo pieces. Leonin Relic Warder, Brain Spoil, Praetor's Grasp, Deadly Rollick, Flawless Maneuver, Heroic Intervention, Path to Exile, Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy, Swords to Plowshares, Silence, Veil of Summer, Teferi's Protection, and Nature's Claim help us to keep our opponents in line. But that's not enough for cEDH. So for stacks effects, we're running Collector Oof, Grand Abolisher, Shieldred Whispering One, Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, Thalia, Heretic Cathar, Ghostly Prison, Drannith Magistrate, Opposition Agent, Dauthi Voidwalker, Rule of Law, and Eidolon of Rhetoric. Armageddon, Farewell, Damn, and Culling Ritual should help us keep our opponents in line as needed. Blood Artist, Viserys Seer, Zulaport Cutthroat, Animate Dead, Dance of the Dead, Orcish Bowmasters, Witherbloom Apprentice, and Chain of Smog are how we plan on winning the game. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 43 mana sources split between 31 lands and 12 pieces of ramp. A little light, but we don't need a ton of mana to run this deck, especially when we have 20 pieces of card advantage, counting tutors in our commander. 14 pieces of interaction plus 11 stacks pieces, 4 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog and Farewell, 1 sudden I win card in Witherbloom Apprentice, although that's our backup win con. The combo that Josh originally wanted to win with was via Leonin Relic Warder and Animate Dead. The way this loop works is you have Leonin Relic Warder in the graveyard. You cast Animate Dead, bringing him back to the battlefield. Leonin Relic Warders enter the battlefield trigger targets Animate Dead, exiling Animate Dead, which causes you to sacrifice Leonin Relic Warder, which brings back Animate Dead, allowing you to target Leonin Relic Warder. Repeat ad infinitum. Of course, you'll want either a Zulaport Cutthroat or a Blood Artist on board when you do this combo. Josh is very excited to try this deck out, and I wish him all the best crushing his opponents. It was fun to try to build a cEDH deck without blue. What's your favorite cEDH win condition? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Jake, Exiled Rogue, Noswin, Pedro, Airnor, Tom, Echo Fox, Midge, Swifty, and Lucius. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.